Now, amidst the ongoing bloody conflict between the state of Israel and Hamas, militant group which has claimed hundreds of lives, the federal government has warned Nigerian pilgrims against making illegal and unauthorized trips while in the Holy Land. The Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission, Reverend Yakubu Pam, handed down the admonition as the Lagos State authorities suspended the planned airlifting of pilgrims in the state on Monday. Speaking at an orientation program for the intending pilgrims for the last batch of the Easter pilgrimage to Israel and Jordan, Pam said any pilgrim who engaged in any illegal act will be deported. The orientation program for the intending pilgrims was held both in Abuja and Lagos respectively and supervised by the Mobilization Department of the Commission. He further expressed optimism that the crisis in Israel would soon be de-escalated and would afford the last batch of pilgrims the opportunity to visit Israel from Jordan. And away from that, the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Prof. Ali Pate, has said that strengthening health sector governance and institutions and ensuring efficient, resilient and affordable quality health systems as some of his agenda for the country's health sector. Prof. Bates also noted that medical industrialization, unlocking the healthcare value chains, and embedding health security as part of economic and national security are also his priorities for the health sector. Bates disclosed this in a series of messages on his X handle on Monday night. He said he assumed his position with the mandate to transform the health sector in line with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. Pate added that though the task is huge and the journey is long, but with commitment by levels of governance, sector and partners, they will achieve the vision of a healthy, prosperous and thriving Nigeria. And the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has disqualified the candidate of the All Progressives Congress in Bayelsa State governorship election, Timothy Silva, from the contest. A member of the All Progressives Congress in the state, Demesu Yefa Kolomo, had in a suit asked the court to determine whether Silva was qualified to contest in the election, having occupied the office of Governor of Bayelsa from May 29, 2007 to April 15, 2008, and May 27, 2008 and January 27, 2012. However, in a judgment delivered on Monday night, Justice Donatus Okorowo held that allowing Silva to contest again would breach the provision of the 1999 Constitution, having been sworn in twice and ruled for 5 years as the governor of the state. The judge also said Silva would spend more than 8 years in office if allowed to participate in the election and eventually win. Citing the case of Mawa versus Nyako at the Supreme Court, Okorowo noted that the drafters of the country's constitution stated that nobody should be voted for as governor more than twice. He added that the parties to the suit agreed that Silva was voted into office 2 times. Okorowo stated that the Supreme Court ruled in the case of Mawa versus Nyako that nobody can expand the constitution or its scope. So if Silva is allowed to contest the next election, it means a person can contest as many times as he wishes. And the Special Military Task Force Operation Safe Haven has arrested 13 suspects over kidnapping, banditry, rustling, and other criminal offences in Plateau and part of Kaduna and Bauchi State. Media officer of OPSH, Captain James Oya, in a statement on Tuesday in Jos, said that the troops also recovered 279 cows and hams and ammunition. Oya explained that OPSH recorded the breakthrough in an operation it conducted between October 2nd and October 9, adding that the suspects were arrested in some communities within its area of responsibility. The media officer said that within the period under review, its troops also foiled attempts by gunmen to attack Washina and Rizal communities in Mangu and Barkin-Ladi local government area of Plateau. Oya, who called on the residents in the area to support its efforts towards stemming crime and criminality, also urged them to be law-abiding at all times. He also urged or assured the residents that OPSH would continue to be fair and just to all, insisting that its duty in securing the lives and property of law-abiding citizens still remains. And the Lagos State government says it has suspended its planned mass burial of the 103 corpses recovered in the wake of the October 2020 NSAS protest. The Lagos State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, on Monday said the planned mass burial had been suspended following the controversy generated by the announcement in July. In a leaked memo dated July 19, 2023, the state government had said it would conduct a mass burial for the 103 corpses. This had raised dust among human rights campaigners and civil society organizations. A human rights organization, Amnesty International, and the group under the aegis of the coalition of NSAS protesters and supporters had demanded that the state government should suspend the planned mass burial. In addition to the suspension demand, Amnesty International had asked the government to also carry out transparent coroner inquest and autopsies on the 103 NSAS victims. And the Lagos State High Court sitting at the Tafawa Balewa Square on Monday convicted and sentenced a suspended Assistant Superintendent of Police Drambi Vandi, who killed a Lagos lawyer, Bolanle Rahim, to death by hanging. Justice Ibironke Harrison sentenced him after finding him guilty of the murder of the pregnant lawyer. The judge held that the convict should be hung by the neck until he dies. Vandi, attached to the Ajiwe police station in Ajah, Lagos State, shot for him while she was returning from an outing with her family members on December 25, 2022. Reacting to the judgment, Vandi's counsel, Adetokunbo Odutola, said he would know the next step to take when he reads the judgment. The Director of Public Prosecutions, Dr. Babajide Martins, however, commended the judge for the judgment. The Minister of Education, Prof. Taha Maman, has said the government of President Bola Tinubu is interested in a stable academic calendar for tertiary institutions in the country. The minister also noted that plans were ongoing to review the security architecture for schools in the country. Maman, who spoke during an event to mark the 60th anniversary of the Committee of Vice Chancellors in Abuja on Monday, also noted that the government increased the salaries of workers in tertiary institutions as part of its commitment to the welfare of the academic community. The minister also challenged the committee to place Nigerian universities among global institutions that use science and technology as vehicle for solving their problems. He also said that with regard to energy, steps had been taken to power the universities through gas-powered facilities using the PPP window provided by the government. Also speaking at the event, the Secretary General of the CVCNU, Prof. Yakubu Ochefu, who gave a brief history of the committee since its creation in 1962, noted that the University of Ibadan remained the only university with the highest number of vice-chancellors since its existence. The Deputy Governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, on Monday told the Federal High Court in Abuja it was withdrawing the lawsuit it filed to stop his impeachment by the Ondo State House of Assembly. Other defendants in the suit were the Governor of Ondo State, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, the Chief Judge of Ondo State, the House of Assembly, the Inspector General of Police, and Department of State Services. At the Monday hearing, Aiyedatiwa's lawyer, Mr. Ebunolu Adegboruwa, told the court the Deputy Governor wished to withdraw the suit following the intervention of the leadership of the All Progressive Congress in the matter. He noted that the National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Abdullahi Ganduje, has set up a reconciliation committee on October 6th to mediate the disputes between some of the parties to the suit. Adegboruwa said going ahead with the court proceedings could frustrate the reconciliation effort by the APC leadership. He also pointed out that the Ondo State House of Assembly wrote a petition to the National Judicial Council on October 3, 2023, against the presiding judge, Justice Emeka Nwite. He urged the court to wait for the decision of the NJC on the petition before going ahead with the matter.